Capricorn, what's going on? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. I'm trying to get comfortable as I'm getting ready to do your May 2021 mid-month tarot card reading. So I'm using the Starman tarot card deck and the Starguide spread, and this is a process I always use. And yes, I'm shuffling off camera. I hope it's not a problem for you guys. I know lots of you don't care how I do the readings, but some people. Anyway, I'm just going to move on. This is going to be a general tarot card reading for Capricorn, like just a moment. So Capricorn in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whew. And I had to get all that out so that I could tell you what was happening before, right before I started to press record to do your reading. So I hear somebody in a really dramatic voice. It's almost like somebody just started acting or got accepted for a part that is gonna make you have to use an accent or something like that. Or it could be what I'm seeing to somebody that is like really trying to, and it could be a school, like you could be a teacher, but I'm getting a really strong parent vibe. Really adding a lot of spice to the books that you read your kids, or like really engaging them in like dress up and stuff like that, just so you guys can have fun and pass the time because of the lockdown. But I'm getting a lot of that, so let me know if that's you, because that was a really strong image that I got, and I actually heard voices in my head. So let's get into the reading, because that was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to pull a card for your present situation. Great. So you have the Eight of Cups here. This is in theory a comfortable position, but it's killing me. But anyway, Eight of Cups, present situation is like flat out like, now what? You know, I'd really like to move on, but I'm still stuck here and very emotionally entangled into whatever is happening in your life. So seeing a vision for yourself but not being able to attain it because you're stuck, you know? It feels like there's an invisible boundary around you keeping you tied to where you are. And that's always super challenging, you know? I'm getting for some of you, it could actually be that you can't leave because you're a caregiver, you know, or you have a responsibility that's bigger than you right now. And sometimes you have to face that in life and say, well, I can't, you know, I can't do that for myself right now because so-and-so needs me. My mother needs me. My grandparents need me. My kids need me, like something like that. So, and it's like you're totally rising up to that, but it's like, oh man, like you really want to do something for yourself. So let's have a card for a cause of conflict here for you. Oh, this is the Five of Cups. This is going to be a really tough situation for you guys, because the Five of Cups, it always looks at the past, you know, instead of the future. So for you guys right now, the past is probably your present situation because it's keeping you stuck somewhere, and your future isn't even something that you can focus on. But again, like, how important is your family to you, or whoever it is that you have to take care of? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I just really wanted to start crying. I'm gonna pull a card for the changes needed in order to face your challenges. Hold on, let me grab this. Oh, I feel like some of you are in so much pain right now, and I feel like it's coming over me sort of in a bit of a wave. So I feel really super emotional about this. So you got the Four of Wands. So I'm getting that whatever situation that you're feeling stuck in right now, it could really use a little bit of a tweak to the perception of it, because there's actually such a blessing in it. You know, My son said once, like his best friend, his mother, she passed away from cancer. So his friend felt like he had been stuck in that situation to care for his mother. But I mean, she's not here anymore. So that time was the last time. You know what I mean? So there's something happening for you or about to happen that could feel so conflicted for you, because it could feel like a burden in the moment. But later in life, and what I pulled for you guys is the changes needed in order to face the challenges, is that something that you could really celebrate yourself. Like, I'm so glad that I did that. And I really feel like some of you are having this happen right now. Man, I don't usually feel this much emotion when I do a reading, and it just all of a sudden, those voices that I was hearing in my head, like with the play acting and everything, it could be you performing for that person that is not doing very well, that they're ill, or that you just can't see, because of a separation. So how can you change that, And like, basically for me, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tip. I need a sip of tea before I just absolutely start sobbing. Wow. Like, I see, like, it's just like happening on a movie screen for me, like all of this emotion, and how it's like you feel like, wow, this is such a drag. I wish I didn't have to do this, But the changes needed was the Four of Wands, and this is to kind of celebrate that moment. Like, this moment is never going to happen again. And for some of you, like, it could literally never happen again. So I was going to tell you something, like, like sometimes, like, I have a dog, right? And dogs are really a lot of work. And sometimes I feel like, man, I wish she would just leave me alone for 5 minutes, because she likes to play the door game when it's nice outside. It's constantly in and out and in and out, and she's always just asking me for stuff constantly. But then I say to myself, like, what if she wasn't here and I don't have, like, she's not gonna be around forever. She's almost 9, so I flip that script as soon as possible and say I'm gonna do as much for her as I can while she's here. So I kind of see where that needs to be put into what you're doing right now. Okay, so this is only temporary. Like, how can I pour myself into this situation, heart and soul, even though it's not exactly where I want to be right now? Oh man, crying on camera. Aries. So, Strength card here for you. There's a real darkness here, in this Prince of Swords. And sometimes the biggest strength within you comes from your dark side. People kind of bash their shadow self, or they're afraid of what their dark half is capable of, but your dark half is your strong half. It can handle those tough times. That is what comes up when extra is needed. Like, if there was an emergency situation, that's where the strength comes from, your alter ego. So you might want to call on that every now and again to help you, It doesn't mean this is all going to be like sunshine and unicorns and stuff like that, but I see that you're doing something that is not for yourself in this moment. It's going to take massive selflessness to get you through this. But it could be something later in your life with this Five of Cups that you can't go back and repeat it. You know, so who do you want to be in this moment when it's calling for you to stand up and say, okay, my heart will beat for you right now. Holy cow. I'm going to pull an outcome card here. Is my mascara running? So, oh, this is going to be such a powerful period in your life. It's going to test you like nothing else. Your outcome is this getting to know who you are, like inside, outside, darkness, light side, everything, every scrap of your DNA. It's kind of like how, like Scarlett O'Hara pulled herself through that war, you know, and what she did, what she sacrificed, like, and she was dark, like she was dark, like she didn't really connect to her light side at all, but she used that power and just like stood up and lifted her chin up and like, I did that, you know, and she fought for her family, even if she didn't really care for them too much. And at the end, when Rhett ran away, she realized, oh, wow, I was looking at it differently, you know? So there's going to be a huge perspective change. And the outcome card I pulled for you guys is the Three of Pentacles. So this is going to make you guys. This is going to make you. It's going to just shift your DNA, you know? So, wow, this is really, really powerful. It's going to be uncomfortable. And you want to make the best of it because there could be no rest of it. You know what I mean? Like you guys are going to carry on, but I see someone might not. Someone might not. And that could include like a beloved pet or something like that. So this is where you drop everything, where you feel like, I don't want to do this. Because what if, and I just saw angel number 1212, what if in the future you're faced with somebody that doesn't want to help you as you proceed towards the veil? You know, so you kind of have to think of that sort of full cycle. Like, you know what I mean? You want somebody there for you. So be there for somebody right now. Wow. Okay. I can't continue anymore, you guys. This was, woo. Okay. Love and light. Bye, guys. Bye.